Alright, let's see if it works this time.
You are now witnessing the Eddie Block and Joe Block Show.
Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 minds for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle.
Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Kim Jones. Sorry about that earlier.
Strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll. Drunk and Eddie, Carol keep him in check, along with John Wick and Steve Pence. Johnny Yuma,
Just updated the program when I started it, so I think it had a little issue.
Maddie, Courtney, and Evo.
What's up, Steven Atkins? What's up, that dude? Oh my gosh, I found a new fruit that I love.
What's up to Kim Jong?
What's up, Paul? You guys ever had these things? They're so addicting. Very addicting.
Richard will pull up and give retribution. So dawn, break of dawn and the Susan. Solomon, following Patriot movements. Brianna, the truth. Music.
What happens when you have a puppy?
Saying what's up on the daily now. No.
Not only did he chew the hell out of it, look, he left his dog hair all over it.
If you wild out, Carol will put you in time out. You can come test the chat and find out if you're anti or BLM. You can ride out. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll.
He's like, I know you're talking about me, Dad.
Indian, Colorado, Nagasaki, Dar, and Nicole. We all proud Americans, got rides a Harley. Ill mega sheepdog, I'm never sorry. This is the future, Matt Rogers and AI. We all got bread to kill and we stay fly. Ryder and AAL are here. Yo, drunk uncle, slam another beer. Nordic, Teresa, and Josephine.
What's up, Al?
Yeah, we know the team.
I got something in the mail today.
Biden sucks. Yeah, we seen the steal. Lisa D and AJ Alexander. My love and my mini me, you my man.
Are they, Steven?
Penelope, DJT, and Sugar, and Brownie, and Panda, and Rooster. Bree, Al from Idaho. Downs and Dorothy, ain't no rhinos. Everybody in the chat, no shady links. If I write another verse,
alright, that's enough, I think. Turn it down a little bit. How's everybody doing today? Oops, you know what? Let me get this darn thing off. I always forget. There you go. So how is everybody today? What's up, Gonzo girl? Did you guys have a good weekend? I was busy all weekend. Too busy. Oh, it's on my screen. I got a dirt spot on my screen. So how is everybody today? What's up, Get Some? What kind of trouble you gonna be starting today? Man, after the show Friday, I remember I was supposed to go over onto DK Records show for a little bit. I didn't end up there for a little bit. I stayed there for like an hour or two. Just a whole boatload of us just talking and joking around. It's pretty cool. Let's see. So how is everybody? Well, actually, Willow's coming tomorrow. She flies in. I have a we figured it out because I have a doctor's appointment at Oakland, and so Willow and Dottie kept saying, Eddie, we gotta help you move. And I was like, no, I don't like people in my house, especially, I got dogs and I'm a bachelor, and hey, what's up, Mason? Is he in timeout? I'm guessing he is. I heard he got a strike. What did he get the strike for? I hear it was for oh my goodness. Oh, I heard he got a strike in Portland last week because of the weaponry, I'm guessing, or something like that. Like my video got taken down last week because they said there was weapons in there, and I contacted YouTube, and I said they're not weapons, they're paintballs, and so they wrote me back saying your appeal has been denied, and we're taking your video down and too freaking bad. So same thing happened to Terra American Polish Brotherhood or Polish American Brotherhood. So basically, if you're on Antifa watch list, which I am, and I'm sure Wolf is on, and Tara is on, then yeah, the minute you post a video, they try and do everything they can to get your videos taken down. Like for 4 days in a row, I had somebody a couple weeks ago saying that I had pornography or nudity in my video. And I said, look, I didn't, I don't. And they came right back and said, you're right, you don't. But then every single day, right before the show, this person would say, oh, there's nudity in your video. So I would take the video down. And YouTube would give me a strike, and then I'd have to appeal to YouTube, and then I'd come back on, and it'd take like an hour. So, yeah, it's the life of being on YouTube and being conservative. They try and screw with you all the time. Man, it's not very cool. It's either really hot today, or it's not really cold in here today, or my air conditioner not working. Oh my gosh, you get some. Yeah, if only that worked. If only that worked. So how was oh, I guess I gotta start Zoom for Drunk Uncle, huh? How was everybody's weekend? I was busy working around the house the whole time. And then, what the heck? Sunday I had to go to my stepdad's house. That took a while. He wanted to meet Brownie for the first time, and I took Brownie, but I took Donnie too, and oh my gosh, Donnie kept playing with my stepdad's dog. And they always play, but my stepdad's dog, because Brownie was there, now stayed near my stepdad. And so when Donnie would play with them, kept knocking over my stepdad's table. And my stepdad has severe PTSD, so it was interesting to say the least. You know? And then I had to pick up my flatbed trailer so I could come here, because Willow's gonna be here tomorrow to help me move. Well, not move yet, but help me get ready for the move. So Willow's gonna be here until Sunday, right? So we're gonna go, and she's gonna help me move. We're gonna go look at pack up, help me maybe go look at some trailers, all kinds of fun stuff. Dottie was gonna come, but fortunately Dottie's not feeling too well. So everybody think about Dottie in your just in your prayers when you're thinking tonight. Hopefully she'll feel better. You spent all day Sunday watching the hurricane. Yeah, the thing's pretty bad. I heard that I guess they had a live camera in New Orleans or wherever, and they were just like roasting people just walking by, like, what the hell are you doing out, and blah, blah, blah. And hurricane sucks, doesn't it? I don't know. I haven't been able to watch the news because I had to go look at some trailers today, and I drove an hour to go check one out, and it wasn't that good. So, and then I saw some other ones, and like they want more money, and then there's like leaks in the ceiling. People are crazy. You know why? Because they think it's still summer, and they think that people are still gonna pay top dollar. Hey Al, is Bree around yet? Oh wait, Bree doesn't get off work for like another hour, huh? Okay, I'll wait. Because Al and his daughter, Bree and Al, their daughter sent me something in the mail today. So, it's pretty cool. But I'll wait until Bree can come on the show too. That way she can see me showing everybody. Those people that wore a mask and a condom were not hurt by the hurricane. Yeah, right? I'm sure that helped them. The vaccine made sure that when you take the vaccine, then water just is impenetrable. You cannot penetrate your body. How about that? All right. But yeah, I was looking at some trailers. It seems like a lot of them are scams, though, right? You go and you send them a message, and they don't respond, or anything else. Josh is live, yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people go live at this time. You know, this is like the normal news time and stuff like that. So I'm gonna show the news. I just don't start my news until freaking drunk uncle gets here, because I normally wait for him, and he doesn't get off work till 6 or so. She'll be out till 10. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? How about this? I'll show you guys while you're here then, and then we can show Bree again. So make sure I don't show the address. So Bree and Al asked me if their daughter could send me something, and so they did. So the letter says, "Our 7-year-old Hannah drew this picture for you. I'm sure you can tell who it is. She loves watching your show when Donnie is on," which she's sitting right next to me. My goodness. She was so excited to get her little masterpiece completed. We know you're moving, so sorry about the timing, but we can't make her wait. Also, she made the necklace at the fair. I wanted you to have it. Hope all is well. Bree and Hannah. So this is the picture that she made and drew for me. So this is the picture. So you got Donald J. Trump, the president. You got Donald J. Trump, my puppy. So that's kind of cute. And then she drew a little picture of an American flag on the back. And then she said she's age 7. So I get to keep this. And then she made me, let me see if I can get it here. She made me, I think it's a necklace. And she made it in American flag colors. Right? And on the front it says John 11:25 through 26. So we'll put this on. I got a big head, sorry. So there we go. And then I got a cool little necklace, and there was another dog, yeah. Where is it? There was another doggy in here. And she drew, she drew this one right here too. Cute kid. It is a kid show. It is a kid show. If you've got a problem, you can leave, right? So thank you, Bree and Al, and your lovely daughter, Hannah. Tell her I love them. And look, I'm already wearing her necklace that she made for me. Well, she made, and then you guys gave it to me, so thank you. Thank you very much. How cool is that? How cool is that? How cool is that? Freaking Donnie J. Trump. Oh, man, so I have these water bottles that I drink from because I like ice cold water. And I left for a few minutes yesterday, and Donnie got so mad. He took the water bottle, but he doesn't just chew up the water bottle. He likes to take the thing on my bed, and then he goes like this, and then makes my whole entire bed wet. So between that puppy madness and chewing on stuff puppy madness, I hope he gets out of this puppy season real soon. Because, what is he, 11 months old now? 11 months old now and still tearing shit up. So I had to take the stupid, I had the puppy pads, you know, the training pads, because at least I don't need those anymore. So I took the puppy pads and I placed them on the bed downside to soak up the water there. And then I had to turn it over, and I had to use that to lay on so I could sleep on my bed without getting all soaking away. Hey, Drunk Uncle is here. Oh no, he's on time. He's on time. What's up, Drunk Uncle?
Hello.
Hello. Let's see. Let me share my screen. We'll add you on here. You just you missed it.
What's
or maybe
that?
you saw it. Bree and Al's daughter Hannah sent me a letter and a drawing and a necklace.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. See my little American flag star, and it's American flag colors and a star necklace.
You still got the window caption thing up. I can't see what you're showing me.
Okay, hold on. Okay, let me fix this real quick so we can get your floating window up there. There we go. Can you see now?
There.
She sent me a little necklace that she made.
Oh, very cool.
And then she drew a picture of her favorite people, which is Donald J. Trump, the president, and Donald J. Trump, the puppy.
Oh,
Yeah, so I thought it was pretty cool.
very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So, what happened in the store today? Anything good?
Training the new guy.
That's always fun.
Yeah. Oops. Spilt over my bubbler.
Freaking potheads.
Yeah. Got a bunch of juice in today.
Oh, yeah? Did you get any new edibles that you're going to try out for the show? What's up, Eric? What's up, Dottie?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Who cares who Rummy is? Let them talk. Every time they talk, I get a penny in my pocket, so.
Who? What? Where? Huh? What?
I don't know. I guess somebody named Rummy's talking something. I'm missing it. I'm only on top chat, that's why. Let me change to the live chat. You know, we always get some idiot in here trying to come talk shit. They think they're smarter than everybody else. But all they do is sit behind the
I don't know if
computer.
they're talking shit or not, but it's weird when people laugh at their own attempt at a joke, I guess. I guess annoying.
Sometimes, yeah, huh?
Like, I think I said something that was funny. I'm going to laugh at my own joke. I'm like, okay.
What the hell is the temperature?
Right on.
How hot is it today? Because it's like hot in my room.
Hot as balls. And how hot are balls?
I don't know. How hard it depends on who you are. Some people like them. I don't. Oh, that's you got your new bubbler, your big ass bubbler.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
So how is the new guy doing at work though? Is he doing all right or what?
Yeah, he's been a customer for a while, but mostly just for the Delta 8.
Right on.
But he got him a vape because he's still a cigarette smoker. And that was my biggest thing about wanting to hire him. He's like, well, I'm not going to smoke while I'm at work. I was like, well, yeah, but if you don't vape, you know, people will come in all the time and just be like, yo, what's good? What do you like? And
yeah, you gotta have the expertise to be able to say, oh, this flavor's good, that flavor's good. And also, you don't want a guy smoking cigarettes outside of a vape shop that works there. They're like, what, you don't trust your own product, you know?
Yeah. And then plus, you know, a vapor can smell a smoker from a mile away.
Oh, I bet you they can. West Virginia country girl says she likes your that's not a pipe actually. It's a bubbler. It's
Yeah.
basically it's a I don't know, we're not allowed to say that word on here, are we? We allowed to say the B word? And then the O and then the N.
Well, it's not one of those.
It's not a bong?
No, it's a bubbler.
What's the difference?
Bongs generally have a pull-out slide and they're tall.
Mm-hmm.
Bubblers are generally shorter and don't have a pull-out slide and have like a carb on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't smoke. So, did that hurricane send anything your way by any chance? Nothing at all? I mean, I know it's far away, but still. What about you, Kim Tone? Did you get any effects from that lovely Ida? That's what they call it, Ida? I think that's what they called this one. So that means, let's see, what is it? It was a hurricane, right? So it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So this is the ninth hurricane this year then, right? Is that how it works? Because they go in alphabetical order. They start with an A. Yeah. And then, so it must be the ninth one, right?
Yep.
Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that's how they pick the names of the of hurricanes and stuff? They go like if the very first one starts with an A, and that way you can keep count of them, I guess. What if they get more than 27 hurricanes in one year? You did? Are you all right there, Kim? Got some rain. Haven't had rain in I don't know how long up here or down here or whatever you want over here. Over here. Well, I guess
I don't know if that's ever happened before, but they would start over. They would either start over and do male names, or they'd start over and do female names again.
Maybe. Yes, I got the necklace, Bree, and I got the pretty picture she drew. Tell Hannah I said thank you when you get home and see her. I appreciate it. When I get my new place going, I'll put it up on the fridge or something like that. Heck, maybe I'll frame it and it'll be part of the background for the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have flooding in West Virginia? West Virginia is right above you, right? Drunk?
Yeah. That's to the west.
Yeah. What if a hurricane? I know. Because they go.
We had a lot of rain a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
A few weeks ago.
Getsum has a good point. What if the hurricane identifies as another gender? Because they go male female, or female male, right? So what happens? Or is somebody going to get mad? Why are you naming it a male female? Why can't you have one that's transgender? And then why can't you have one that's non-binary or?
I'll wait for it. I'm sure give it a little time.
Next thing you know, we're going to be having the Caitlyn Jenner hurricane, and then we're going to have the RuPaul hurricane. RuPaul. I know that's the right name, but I think. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Ooh, Rummy, you're so intelligent. Now they're just putting an F. They just want to hear me say their name. Here, I'll say their name. Rummy, Rummy, Rummy. Oh, I said it 3 times. Hopefully it doesn't show up right now. Oh, you got to do that in the mirror, huh? So your president's been doing pretty good this weekend, I hear. He's pissing off a lot of people. He's ignoring me now. Oh my goodness. So the worst, I mean, there's a lot of things, but the thing that people are talking about most is, I guess they brought home those 13 Marines from Afghanistan, and Biden was so bored at the ceremony that he starts looking at his watch to see when the hell he's going to get out of there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Bullshit. What a bunch of bullshit. Hurricane Caitlyn will screw someone over. They just don't know how. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Remember when Caitlyn Jenner crashed into somebody and killed him and then got away with it? I mean, they got away with it basically because of who they are. Like, no charges.
I don't know much about it, but I know it definitely happened.
Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 years ago. 5 or 6 years ago. It's crazy how that works, you know? They don't call it Holly Weird for nothing. They don't call it Holly Weird for nothing. How was that fight last night that you watched?
Man, I ain't never paying for no fucking boxing match ever again.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, boxing is like WWE now.
It's really.
It seemed fixed, and if it wasn't fixed, then the trunks that they're wearing are so elaborate. Like, this one guy was wearing like pink and like zebra loose trunks, but then had like these huge things that look like sheep fur that were like flopping around, like big old sheets of it.
Really?
I was like, this is ridiculous.
I'm surprised they haven't turned it into NASCAR.
Tyron Woodley gets out there with Jake Paul. You could see Jake Paul or Logan Paul or whoever the hell, he was gassed out by round 3.
Well, of course, he's not a boxer. That was just like a publicity stunt.
Well, I know, but it went the full 8 rounds, and they gave it to Jake Paul.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's staged. Like, I mean, he sat there and like played around with him and stuff like that, but he could have easily knocked him out if he wanted. But
That's all right, Rummy, because God already let the air out of your fucking tire in your brain, bro. I love it when people try and come in here and talk shit, especially when they're stupid. Portland Andy says he's gonna let the air out of your tires. Oh my gosh, that's so hilarious.
who's Portland Andy?
Portland Andy, he's the guy. He's from Portland, and he does like he was there with me last Sunday at the thing. He normally goes to like the car shows. Remember when we watched when the cars are doing the drifting in the background and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's Portland Andy. That's his show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I'd heard the name before.
Yeah, yeah. So, McGregor and Mayweather was staged. That probably was too. But, what are you going to do after Mike Tyson bites off freaking Holyfield's ear? I mean, you got to do something just as exciting.
Well, never again. Never again.
How much was it, by the way?
60.
$60?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't pay. Which one? Right now, Richard? All right, let's go see. Apparently, common sense conservatives going off on somebody. I think they're having a flag wave right now. Let's go check it out before we start the news. But we're not going to stay on too long, because now I got to... Oh, here it is. I got stuff to do, because now that I got Willow coming over tomorrow. Well, you guys want to see it probably, huh?
No.
We got Willow coming over tomorrow, so I got to make sure my house is
I think what a lot of people.
That's on his side. His internet must be. He must have a bad internet connection. Sorry, guys. Nothing I can do about that. He's freezing. He's a freezing. I don't know why, but he is. Yeah, that's not me. That's
Oh, yeah. I
him.
don't know about those sites, though.
What sites?
But he said where you can watch them for free. You probably have to watch it like down in a little corner or something on somebody's stream with like 12 other things going on.
Which one are, let's see, pay you 30 and you can run for 5 rounds. Let's see. Who the hell is stop speeding? Oh, see, that's not just me that's buffering. Everybody's buffering. Yeah, sorry, guys. I was going to show it to you. Let's see.
In that area?
No, I mean, just it says everybody's buffering when you click on it. Everybody's complaining about a buffering. It's probably it could be the area. It all depends. Oh, by the way, I got something that's coming in on Thursday.
Are you going to tell?
I got a new toy, huh?
I said, are you going to tell?
Yeah. So, when I start driving around, filming the police again, I'm not going to have any buffering anymore because I bought a live view.
Oh, that's that thing where you got like modems in a backpack or something?
Yes. I bought it because since I'm going to be moving, I'm not going to have all the bills that I normally have. I'm going to be saving money, so I'm going to use that money to pay for the monthly fee for that thing. And then also where I'm going to be staying at, the mountains has really bad internet service. And actually my cell phone service is faster, so I can also use the live view as my internet host, like for watching, watching TV on my smart TV, if that makes sense.
Oh.
So yeah, so if you guys don't know, there's different levels of cell phone service. You have your normal general person that's gets regular cell phone service and it can cut out intermittently. Then there is one that's for first responders. So if you're a first responder and you tell whoever your carrier is you're a first responder, of course they're probably going to ask for proof, but then you get on a different tier of cell phone signal. So they put you up on a different signal to where you're not going to lose service. Does that make sense? Because they don't want first responders to lose service. Well, the live view comes with one of those higher tier services.
Ah.
So that's gonna make it to where even though I'm up in the mountains, I can still watch whatever the hell I want. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, when you're live on set, you shouldn't, or out in the field, you shouldn't have any drop signal, right?
It's not supposed to. So that's gonna be a good thing. And it's also gonna be good for when I do this show up in the mountains. Well, we'll test it out. But it's because it has 2 different modems, and then I can also add because my stepdad has internet up at his house, but it's so slow, it's not even funny. Not even funny. But we ordered this new Elon Musk internet that's supposed to give you like almost as fast as I have here at the house, but it still doesn't come through yet. It's called Starlink. It's a satellite service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you launched that?
They've launched it. There's some people in our neighborhood that do have it. Because my nephew, who's staying at my brother's house, because my brother bought a property up there too, and they say it works great. So we're just waiting for, shit to come. I think they're spending more time on their satellites than they are on shipping the people the packages. So.
Well, it's supposed to be a kind of exclusive thing right now, I thought.
Yeah, well, here we already paid our down payment, so we're just waiting for the part to come in, and then hook it up. I'm excited.
Hell yeah!
So we'll have to check it out, because that was one of the main reasons why I don't want to buy my stepdad's property. I just have to buy it from my brother when something happens, but because it's third. My sister gets a third. She already gave me her third. And then I have a third, and then my brother has a third. So I'll just probably have to buy his third off of him. But I don't know if I want to live up there.
Yeah.
No.
PCP might have some better. He might not be cutting out.
Let's check out BCP. I saw Officer Tatum had his wife on there. I didn't watch it.
He must have not even watched the whole video, to be honest, because he was like, I don't even know who that is. It doesn't seem like the dad's around. And
really?
Not only do
I was just like, obviously didn't watch the whole video because it said in the video.
Yeah.
Depression, claustrophobia, immunosuppression.
Oh, there must be somebody in the background on a speaker.
But I went down and it was the #1 comment, and Tatum replied to it, and there was like 197 comments below it. I didn't look through them though.
I
wonder what he's arguing with this guy about. You love your trans child? How do you know that your child is trans? How old is your child, lady? All right, so Drunk, you used to be. You used to be a liberal, and now, how old do you, at what age do you think a child can say, I am transgender, or know that they're transgender? I know you're not a doctor and stuff like that, but I mean, in your opinion, what because I met this guy who
are we talking about just claiming it, or doing
to where they can understand the difference between being transgender and regular? And because I know a guy named Kevin, right?
Yeah.
And he's gay, but his parents were forcing him to transgender into a female. And he thought he wanted to just because his parents wanted him to. And now he says it's the worst decision he ever made or was forced to make.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, at what age do you think, anybody in here, what age do you guys think that a child can tell the difference between if they're transgender or just gay, or, I mean, you can tell you're gay probably at a pretty young age, I would guess, right?
From what I've heard, I've talked to a lot of them, and I tend to do you know, we get into conversations about that, and some of them say as early as I think it was like 5.
What's up, Sharon?
Hey, Sharon.
I mean, you can you can tell sometimes when children are gonna turn out possibly gay, you know. But I mean, I'm just wondering what, because transgender is a huge thing to try and understand. I mean, I don't even understand transgender all the time, right? A lot of adults don't understand all the theories behind it or whatever you want to say. So, just seeing this lady with a banner or a thing that says "I love my transgender child." Number one, I want to know how old her child is, and number two, did you just decide your kid is transgender? Did you push that on your kid, or does your kid honestly know that they're transgender? And whoever's whistling in the background is driving me nuts. Can you hear the whistling in the background?
Yeah.
It's coming out of my right ear, and I like, if you saw me, I looked down, I was like, why is Donnie whining? And it's not even that. Yeah, normally, right? My stepdad's 86 years old, and he's old school. He says, what he says is, he's all, you know, it's a fad that parents are pushing on their kids. He's all, you know, so there's so many people nowadays.
I didn't see that in the Bible.
So I don't know. I'm not gonna voice my opinion because, you know, we get in trouble.
I'm not arguing. I'm talking.
Oh, look at that. She says, "Fuck racist pigs."
Okay.
How are these? How does somebody know? Hey, I looking at you, drunk uncle. You're a racist. I can just tell by the way you look.
People have a different opinions, isn't it?
Oh, snap.
Right?
Is it something he's wearing?
Yeah, you just look racist. You're racist.
Oh.
Interesting though, because you said you were hated, or
Okay.
you know, your grandmother.
Oh, hold on, Leslie. He's having a conversation with this.
And you said in other countries they would not accept the rainbow flag, and you said that you still don't even like being in America where they do accept the rainbow flag. I asked you, aren't you happy to be here in America? You said no. I thought you said no.
That's not.
Oh.
And that's not what I
So are you happy to be an American?
Absolutely.
Because we do have the freedoms.
That's not why I'm happy.
That's not why you're happy.
Damn, it's cutting out.
You can't be free doing this in other countries.
I could get killed being fucking here. I could get killed here being
Okay,
a person.
and now they pulled. I love it when they wear the mask, but then they pull it down to yell at you.
Yeah. No, but no one's going to kill you for that.
How do you know that?
I guarantee you that more of the left, this side with BLM, has attacked conservatives.
What's this all about?
I go on fast.
I don't
Well,
know.
there's facts that
It's a school board meeting.
the news.
Really.
I streamed it.
I protested all last
I streamed it,
summer.
and there was no windows broken. There was no police attacked or nothing.
That's not people. And no, there was 10 police attacks.
So is it okay if somebody comes to your house and break?
How many people died in Portland because of white supremacists?
Yeah, a black rebel was stabbed. That's a black man.
How many
A
people
white
were
person was shot
stabbed?
downtown Portland from a white person,
From a white person.
part of BLM.
Somebody who used to be conservative.
What's that?
Somebody who used to be conservative.
Who did? That person who killed him used to be conservative?
Yes.
Look, she said her shirt says there's no such thing as blue life. So does that mean there's no such thing as a brown life and a black life and
poses an overall threat to our society.
trans
Our
life?
schools can and must serve to unite rather than divide our communities. We can teach honest accounts of our nation's history.
I'm guess this is,
gratitude for the freedoms and opportunities we all
let me turn
enjoy
this down.
together. As parents,
So drunk, I'm guessing there's something going on at Beaverton school board meeting. Beaverton is it's like 10 minutes from Portland, if that. It's like you know how Dallas, Fort Worth, Beaverton, and Portland are like the same thing. I don't even think there's just a line separating them, right? So
Okay.
this says open minds, open schools, enough open. I don't know what they're who's protesting what here. So we'll have to listen up for a second.
Okay, so what I think might be going on is they're having a meeting inside the school,
Yes.
and these are the defector teachers that don't want to go along with their agenda, and so they set up shop right outside, and now it's causing the Antifers to come over.
Yeah, and since Antifa is there protesting it, I'm guessing that all these people are conservative. It's probably something to do with the mask,
public school because that's
right?
not an option for me right
Yeah.
now.
So
Because the trust has been broken.
let's see if we can hear him a little bit.
Now, when a trust is broken, it is very hard to rebuild. And the trust between parents and public schools has been broken. Now, when there's no trust, there needs to be accountability. And this is why I want to talk about why there should be cameras in every single classroom. Why aren't they already in there? It is legal in every single state in this country. What are they hiding? Why don't they want us to see what and how they are teaching our children? I would love to see what the teachers are really doing. Are they sticking to the fundamentals, arithmetic, math, reading, writing, or are they pushing their ideologies and verbally abusing our children? Is this abuse?
Don't forget STEM. You got to teach STEM in school too.
These people have our children for 8 hours a day,
What?
5 days a week.
I said don't
for
forget
most of the
STEM.
year.
STEM's
Yet
important
we're
too.
not allowed to monitor what's going on in the classroom.
You know what STEM is?
This is absolutely ridiculous. So
Science.
who is holding these
It's
teachers
science.
accountable? Nobody.
My brain's
Nobody
freezing.
is.
But
You
also
know
they
who
gotta
is?
teach,
The
like,
children
plumbing jobs.
themselves. They're using their smartphones. They are recording their teachers and turning it into their parents. And then these teachers are finally removed from their post, rightfully so.
Hell yeah.
These children are essentially on their own.
Dude, could you imagine what teachers were teaching kids before with their cell phones?
In the classrooms.
Where they could get ratted out?
We need to protect our children.
No, we weren't allowed
The
to have
school board says that would
electronics.
cost way
Heck
too
no.
much money. I
I couldn't even have a
suggestion.
pager at school.
Why don't they allocate
They said I was a drug dealer.
the money that they clearly set aside for critical race theory and put it into cameras for our classrooms instead?
You know what's really funny?
Last year alone,
They kept saying I was a drug dealer. I'm like, you know, my parents own a drug and alcohol rehab center, right?
On critical race theory training. Ridiculous.
They wanted
and
it to look
absolutely
cool.
absurd, and
Right.
what a waste of money.
I know, think about this.
They're
How,
just
okay,
teaching these children
so every
that
school nowadays,
shame white kids for
they
being
have
white,
internet,
and
right?
kid
Every
of
one of these
color.
schools has internet. Why can't you just put
This system
a
is racist
freaking
system, which is a lie, and which is racist
$50 to $100 camera in every single classroom with a key that a teacher can or a parent can have? Science, technology, engineering, and math. Thank you, Robert.
It needs to be stopped.
So that way you can see what the teacher is teaching your kid. If you're at work, you're on your lunch break or your coffee break, you can say, "Oh, I wonder what my kid is doing in school." Or you can be like, "That little bastard, I'm gonna kick his fucking ass when he gets home for acting up in class." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why can't every single classroom have a camera in there? I don't see a problem with it.
I don't either, but I can see the legalities of why that's probably going to be a hard thing to get done.
Why? Because they're worried
But-
about other people seeing their kids?
Well,
Beaverton School District employee.
who knows? Or the kid could be the
Oh, wait,
right.
1 second, Truck.
I am right
He's going
now
to say what they're talking about. 1
as
second.
many others are with either taking an
Let's see.
experimental medicine
Oh, it's because they're forcing. Okay.
or losing my job.
Okay. Never mind. Go ahead. So this rally is about the teachers not wanting to get
Opportunity to
the vaccine.
either get a religious exemption
Oh, because they're
or a
state
medical
workers.
exemption, okay?
I guess so.
I got news for them. We should not have to do either.
They have it on all school
We
buses.
have
Nordic
the
Lady.
right
See, why
to
not?
Bodily autonomy. That means we have the right to
I didn't mean to cut you
control
off. I just
what
wanted to
goes
hear
into
what
our
the
bodies,
reason
right?
why these people were there. Now we know.
What do the pro-aborts say? My
Oh, I
body, my
mean, I
choice.
wasn't going too much further with
My
it.
body, my choice. Damn right.
Now, if you're saying a reason why not having the cameras in there because other people can look it up, well, if every year or every week, if you change the password and say, "Look, this is the new password," and only give it to parents,
Having our in-service in a couple
right?
of days, and I actually wrote down some questions that I want to ask, and I think that these are very good questions.
Because I understand
It definitely needs to be done. I'm just already just digging in too far, and then like, it's probably get blocked that way. So
well, because you know somebody's gonna say, "Well, what if a pervert wants to watch my kid at school all day?" Which is understandable.
just instantly start zooming in and be like, "Ooh, is that possible?" And I'm like, "Oh, well," but I mean, it could be done. You just
Mr. Bill, yeah.
it could definitely be done. and I think it's needed, or at least like cameras that the school controls or goes to some sort of
Does anybody recognize her flag? What country is that from?
watch center or something like that. You know?
I'm just curious what country her flag is from, because she looks like she's from a Middle Eastern country. And can you imagine if that's the flag for her country where she comes from, what they would do to her if she flew that flag in her country?
Right. The one with the thing in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That natural immunity is vastly superior to vaccine immunity.
Julius is here. Julius will tell us.
What's up, Julius? I know, right?
Antibody tests for people like myself.
He's like, leave me alone. I'm gambling.
Okay? The studies are showing that natural immunity is robust and long-lasting, and is kicking vaccine immunity's ass all over the place. Okay?
So I wonder if anything good's gonna happen here.
And then this question.
Why don't you let Usher the Mama questions? Josephine, I'm lost.
Deaths from COVID are among the fully vaccinated. How then, in good conscience, can BSD
The chick with the camel pants that was speaking was holding the I Know Eddie Block sign earlier. There was an I Know Eddie Block sign earlier? Sure there was. He's probably, let's see.
And we're sticking to it.
See, I wish I knew what country that flag was from.
What we're going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is tyranny, and it must end, and it must end.
Like, okay, what is that flag with the 3 pointed arrows?
Thank you, David, for being brave and the school board about
Something to do with the trans movement, I do believe.
Racist pigs, wear your mask. Okay, hold on, I'm going to turn it back up again. They're like, oh, your employer. No Christ of fascism? I don't understand. Are they trying to say they're anti-church?
So, as an ex-school board member in the BSD school district, I know how hard it is.
I'll show that sign again.
As a school board member, they need to think, how do I feel? How do I feel about funding? How do I feel about education?
Actually, no, Hal Walker. I think I want to be able to see my kids, because if my kid is fucking up in school, I want to know, and I want to yell at them when they get home.
We face as school board members all sorts of decisions. And the most important thing that a school board member needs to do is think about what they personally feel and then say, screw that, it's not important.
The riders that destroyed the business downtown.
Is that you are the representative.
That's fine. Look, you can find anybody you want to
Not just what the people think.
Ooh, I know cameras that are only pointed directly at the teacher.
Yeah, that's what somebody just said. But still.
Really?
Damn it! Let me turn this back down again. But still, even if they're just, like I said, I want to see my kid. Like I said, if my kid's fucking up, I want to be able to whoop their booty when they get home. And that don't mean hurt them. I just mean, spank them or put them in a corner or whatever.
Well, have you never ever had like a girl that you dated maybe that sat in the desk in front of you in the high school and you kind of like?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. You don't want mama watching all the time.
No, but if you're,
I know what you mean.
If you angle the camera right. Oh wait, maybe I was thinking you're thinking something different. Okay, sorry. He's cutting out now.
Because we're more worried about the teachers, so just point the camera at the teachers.
Yeah.
At least a start.
Yeah.
Meeting adjourned.
It's funny. This lady, she's wearing a mask, but every time she talks, look, they're pulling their mask down. It's like, well, then why the fuck are you wearing the mask?
You're supposed to dispose of a mask every time you touch it.
Yeah, and like, how many times have they washed their mask, right? I mean, and if you listen to Crowder, when you wash these masks, you can't just wash it in a regular washing machine. You have to do it in like an industrial strength 120 degree water or 130 degree water, right?
Yeah, the same ones that they use in hospitals. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't understand a thing you're saying. Take your mask off so I can understand what you're saying. Just like you would us. That's all, right? I've never countered a single one of your protests.
Nobody's countered.
You called me a Proud Boy. You really know me. Now you know me.
Do you believe you
I'm not a
have
Proud Boy. I'm a Proud Man. That's a different thing.
Get out of her face.
He's not a Proud Boy.
They're getting loose with it, just like when they say fascist.
But we don't.
Maybe know what it means.
We used to have superintendents that came in that with us as community groups.
Like, shut up.
Like, why are you here? Like, oh my God.
Why did you take that?
Super serious. You need to like stop.
She's like, why are you here? He's there for the event. Why are they there?
You guys are trying to interrupt.
Blue light cleans everything.
You guys to say back up.
You're causing distraction too.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Why don't we stick to one fucking
I didn't think anything was going to happen, and
Is that what they teach you in school now? Yeah, just
I think it'll stay peaceful, dude.
Yeah.
claims, lie, call people names. That's
All right, so you notice,
There's not going to be any pushing and shoving. Don't.
you notice how like you could only hear the speakers because the speakers are behind them. It's because they're on their phone, right? When you're on your phone, I've learned this. All the sound comes this way. So if somebody's in front of you, you can't hear them speaking. That's why I always try and have that microphone for people. Does mine sound like this lately? Like at last Sunday, I had good sound, right?
Yeah.
Like you could hear the people I was interviewing.
I'd have to go back and compare audio, but I don't.
Well, we can't because remember, YouTube took it down.
Oh yeah. Do they take the hard copy too?
Yep.
Or can you can still access that?
I have no access to it.
Oh.
But I remember, so when I put the microphone on BCP's wife, and I was like 10 feet away from her, it was working. Because BCP, I handed the mic to BCP and he put it on his wife for me.
what makes us
Yeah.
Fuck racist pigs.
Hell no.
It doesn't offend me. I was just wondering.
Now, let me talk about why I'm here.
Okay. You think critical race theory is racist?
No, it's not.
Oh, what is it about?
It's about teaching kids about racism and how to fucking counteract it, you dumbass.
Why?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why do they teach that?
They wanted to fund
Because it's not being taught at the moment.
They want to support
How are they teaching
BLM.
that?
They're not at the moment. That's
They
the
want
problem.
to support
Yeah, they're
LGBT.
She looks like she hasn't taken a shower in like a month.
In Washington County and in Multnomah
They
County.
want all
I'm
that.
a little white boy too.
I don't.
All right,
Okay.
I go to public school.
And
I don't
and
want my
listen,
money
and I
going
hear
for
things.
those.
I wish I could hear what they were saying.
How they teach it. Do you know how they teach it?
Okay, so therefore,
I'm in school.
Fuck,
I
you
don't know if they
take
taught
your
me.
mask down.
I'm not taking my fucking mask off. You can hear me real clear, bud. All right, I go to school myself. They're not teaching shit about critical race theory, and that's really
click on your
unfortunate.
state.
They're not. What would
Put
you
in
like
your
them to teach?
name. They'll
I would
generate
love
a
them to
letter
teach
for you.
about how to
Send
counteract
it
racism and
certified
unlearn
mail to
it.
your place
All right,
of business.
because in America,
Off
it
the
is so
union,
fucking systemic
get your money
that
back.
us white people are
Teachers,
systemically
you
higher.
better buy liability.
So us white people are systemically higher.
Liability insurance.
In Native
Not
communities,
through
food
National
prices
Education
are so
Association.
fucking high.
You said
They
native
don't
communities?
back what
Yes.
I
Do you know where
believe in.
native communities are?
So,
They're
Reservations
way
where
off
they
the
are
grid.
stuck.
get off the union.
My in-laws,
And
my
if I
in-laws live
can't
in
stress
Fossil,
enough, I'm
Oregon.
gonna
They're
shout it from the
ranchers.
mountaintop.
And the shit there is so fucking expensive, it's crazy. Because there's
That
no
frickin'
trade route.
whistle.
Teachers don't
So,
mean anything.
It's not
We're
racism, it's
squatting on the
economics.
ground.
What's up,
Have you ever
Hammy?
taken an economics class?
Clean fucking water too.
Let
Say
the
again?
There are
parents
Native
do
Americans
something.
without
You
clean running
guys
water.
make the
And
difference.
that
There is
makes you
dirty
that-
water everywhere.
Please
Yeah.
help us.
And guess who aren't
Help
fixing
us
it?
help
White
our
governors
You know
because
where
they're
else-
stupid
You
as
can
fuck.
say,
You know where else there's really dirty water? Los Angeles.
Yeah,
It's
so
fucking nasty.
Michigan didn't have clean water.
What's that?
Thank you.
That's also a problem.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not racist. That's the thing. I've been trying to get you to tell me, how, what is systemic racism? So far, you've
I'm
failed.
TikTok famous? How am I TikTok famous?
Fighting.
Texas born. You got a link? Share it with me. I want to see.
Always.
Yeah, no,
Always,
That's
always.
sad. I really liked our talk. You and I actually.
So the speakers seem to be talking about the vaccine I haven't heard them say anything about gay people or LGBTQ gay.
Yeah. I think these people just want to just argue to argue.
Ben, go talk to an adult.
Probably.
Do you want to answer that question? Why don't you answer it? Give me an example of systemic.
Just from their perspective, when it gets aggressive like that.
It's not getting aggressive.
You're an adult, right?
They made it aggressive.
Okay, will you give me an example of systemic racism?
Response to what they were saying.
Give me an example.
40 to 49 years
Systemic
old.
racism. It's a really, you have a lot of areas you can pick from.
50 to 59
You know, there. So can I claim that I'm
Okay.
How
60
far
to
back
69 years old.
can you go and talk about generational wealth
99.41%.
and homeownership and how that affects the economic and societal economic outcomes of people's lives?
70+ years old.
She's asking about the question, or how far back can you go
Education,
and show that black people are homeowners?
Age 70 plus, all, the remaining 94.5%. I am a caregiver.
How many Italians came over to this country and bought a house right away? They didn't. They worked their ass off and got one.
Your loved ones, when they are elderly.
What part of that
I've
is
seen
systemic
the
racism?
pain. I've seen the tears. I've seen the isolation.
So going back to generational wealth, but that's not generational wealth is generational wealth. You can be white, Asian, black, Native American, and still not be able to have access to generational wealth. I don't have access to generational wealth.
Video. I know that there's not much time for it, and I'm not sure
That's
whether or
amazing.
not.
You're so
How's that person with the whistle not passed out yet?
I know, they're driving me freaking crazy.
Generational wealth is, we own a farm or a business that was founded in the 1900s that's now worth billions of trillions of dollars. Some huge number, right? It's generational wealth, not like...
How old do you think Rummy is? I'm guessing maybe like 16, 17. Not even that, because they're not very good at trying to troll us.
Black people didn't have equal access. Was it 200 years ago, Quincy?
Ish.
The only black guy standing here to ask him.
Why not? Wouldn't you? That's what I would do. Instead of asking the
457.
I'm going to turn over and ask my fellow friend who's a black person. He might know more about that shit than either of you know.
Now she's mad at him for asking a question about black people to a black person.
Figure out what that means. So she said, don't ask the...
But I would say this: I'm not oppressed anymore in 2021. I can have wealth
That's
today.
what I was going back to. Is it's
I
like,
can have wealth today.
yeah, like,
No
is
one's
it
going to stop me from having
Is
it.
it systemic racism, or is it some fucked up shit that happened a couple hundred years ago that we're now working through?
So you're talking about now?
Yeah, I was asking about like systemic racism right now. Give me one example. I was only asking for one.
I love how these people want to cover up and like she doesn't normally wear a hat. I bet.
That's not systemic, meaning it's system-wide. Meaning we have a government or a cultural system that we can point to.
I love how they say it's easier for white people to get rich. Well, now if you're white, you can't even get into college because you got the wrong color skin to get in college.
You know what I think about college anyway.
Oh, I
I
know.
don't think it's racism.
I don't know either.
That's just for like science or something like legit like.
It could be that the black community may be able to strengthen its cultural base and have different ideas within their community. I don't know. That's my guess.
That's what I go for.
I grew up in Northeast Portland, black community,
Yes.
In King District, so I have some experience, but I'm not black, so I can't speak for anyone who's black. But from my perspective, you've been lying to me this whole time. Where'd you think I was from? You told me you're black from this part down, bro. I wish. But I was gonna say.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
I need to take my 23andMe test and see what I've got in me.
Now, if what they've been teaching us forever, every man on this planet is related to an African man and woman from millions of years or thousands of years ago or whatever, right? So
Yeah,
in all
because
reality, we're all black, aren't we?
Supposedly that's where man was first discovered. So naturally, man was discovered in Africa. Then everybody's from Africa. So if I'm like 10%, I'd be like, I can speak for 10% of the black population.
My white grandmother lived there. racism. That's
Yeah, I don't think I'd get away with that.
My white grandmother lived in Vanport.
I don't know. You guys done with this yet? Should we get started on the news?
What's in the news, Jack?
Like, what does that point to?
Whole bunch of stupid shit Biden's been doing.
It could look like evolution. It could
Thank
look like
you.
the
I
strengthening
let her
of
go a
our
little bit
society
long because
over
I knew she had
time.
that recording, so I counted it
What
as
if
another speaker
that's what it
speaking.
was?
All
What if
right,
what you're
so
mistaking as an evolution of the
John,
strengthening of our society over time, and you're saying it's
This lady brought her kid to this event.
so you want to institute racism in our policies. Like that's the difference. That's the sticking point between.
Hey, she got a titty do.
Hello, everybody. I'm
I'm
Grandpa.
like you. I'm
I've been
anti-racist.
living in Beaverton and paying taxes.
Oh.
Are they really right now, Hemi?
For over 40 years.
And you know, it's funny how this lady's talking about how racism and poor people are, but yet she's using a smartphone right now, right?
Yeah, I seen a picture of that today, Hemi, for video.
Yeah, I don't want to show.
Everybody should get their chance, and that's why
I don't want to show a video like that. I haven't seen it yet, and I don't want to show it, even if it is out there.
Got a bunch of random
Can I counter with that? You and I were having a pretty good conversation, and then she came up and like started yelling at me.
and no response and no mention of
Thank you for
anything
talking
about
to
the
me about it.
characterization of what some of the comments were. So critical race theory is not what
Wow.
we think it is. We absolutely should teach the egregious things that happened in the past.
All right.
Head up, face first, out of the truck.
Head up, face first.
There we go, guys. Let's start on our news stuff. How about that? Enough of stupid people that don't know what the hell they're talking about, right?
Headlines, topics, worldwide. Eddie Block.
World Star, is it World Star? Is that what they yell when they go to start fighting? World Star! Isn't that what it is?
World Star.
Do they still even do that stuff?
Probably not that much anymore. They're probably yelling TikTok now.
World Star. Let's just go follow people around. I mean, I shouldn't say anything because I did watch some of the videos. I mean, we all like watching fights, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who wants to watch a fight where two people are trained and stuff? You want to watch two people that don't know how to fight just do stupid shit to where you can make fun of them while they're fighting. That's you know. Anyway, so President Trump calls on Biden to demand that the Taliban give back U.S. military equipment. Why not, right? We didn't leave it there for the Taliban. I don't know. Sounds weird saying that word.
I keep hearing that it's supposed to be anything that's left behind is supposed to be destroyed.
Well, no, we had left it behind for Afghanistan to protect themselves against the Taliban.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
But as soon as we left, the president of Afghanistan said, "Screw you guys, I'm going home," and took off, and yeah. So it says, President Trump called on the Biden administration to demand that the Taliban return to the U.S. military equipment it came into possession of during its takeover of Afghanistan. In a statement released on Monday, Trump said if the terrorist group did not get the equipment back, the U.S. should unequivocally use military force to retrieve it or bomb the equipment to destroy it, which I agree. Right? Top British newspaper released a full list of the equipment, which was reportedly abandoned after Joe Biden's chaotic withdrawal. According to that report, it says 22,000 Humvee trucks, 1,000 armored vehicles, and 42,000 pickup trucks and SUVs. What about the helicopters and the other shit that we left in there? It says the Taliban is believed to have seized those vehicles along with 200,000 small arms and 176 artillery units. I think we need to just go bomb the hell out of those fuckers. Right? I don't get it. Why? I mean, I understand why we left it, because we were trying to help out Afghanistan, right? But freaking crazy 8 legs. What's up, crazy 8 legs? But I'm just saying, once it got into the hands of the Taliban, however you want to say it, I think we should go over to repossess that shit, right? Have the freaking
repo man.
Yeah, send the repo man. And I bet you'll get some too. You'll have some dude. He's like, He's like, man, I repo cars in South Central LA. Fuck this shit. This is no problem. Get the guys from Lizard Lick Towing. Freaking Bobby and
from around here, like, I don't know, man. I was sent here to get 8,000 trucks. That's a big ticket. I don't think I can walk away. So
shit,
I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them trucks right now.
Have you ever seen Operation Repo, Drunk Uncle?
Was that Miami or LA?
That's the one in LA where the sister looked like freaking Frankenstein.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is send the sister over to Afghanistan to pick up that stuff, right? The Taliban will be like, we need to get the fuck away from this person.
Yeah.
Freaking, let's see. I already see her picture, but let's see if they got a good picture of her. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to call her. She was. Let me find her a full picture. And she always wore the same, like, muumuu or whatever. This thing right here. We'll send her over to repo the fucking trucks, right? Can you imagine if you're sitting there and you're like, you know what, this repo person comes in my house, I'm going to fuck that motherfucker up. And then this shows up to repo your car. You wouldn't know what to do.
Or what about Bernice from South Beach?
Oh, Bernice? Yeah, she was a crazy chick, too. The only problem is all these shows are fake.
I know. I started to notice that.
They're all fake, but let's see.
Took me a little while.
Yeah, you know, like the first time, you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Then you start realizing that they're all, what do you call it? You just start realizing, you know, seeing the cameras on them. I mean, look, yeah, I would, if that chick came to seize my car, I'd be like, take it. Whoa, they've all lost weight? No way. That's not her. That can't be her. Oh, that's only the brother. Dude, and this guy on top, see where it says watch Operation Repo, then W, when Sonia gets shot? That's her ex-boyfriend, apparently. Yeah, if she came to repo my car, and send the Taliban would go running. Now, the daughter was kind of cute.
Nah. Ursula.
Who? Yeah, I would not want to be. Just send them over, right? All right, so Jen Psaki. No evidence that ISIS-K or the Taliban can attack the U.S. homeland. Are we worried about them coming over here? Because you know what? That's stupid. You shouldn't say that, right? There's no evidence. I guess you can say no evidence. Because anybody can come over here. I mean, look at 9/11. Look what happened. We didn't have any, and I'm pretty sure if you can get deep down in the CIA paperwork, they knew this shit was going to happen. How can an intelligence, people not know it in the United States? They know everything.
A security briefing, like maybe it was right after Bush took control, and the cover of the security briefing, or maybe not even a briefing, but it was like kind of like a book, had the Twin Towers with a bullseye on it.
Right? Yeah. So they're saying White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki, or Chucky as she is better known, said there was no evidence that the Taliban had the capabilities to attack the U.S. homeland. I mean, it's easy to come here. And I mean, how many of those people that we picked up a lot of people in Afghanistan, right? Who's not to say that one of those people are not misrepresented themselves, right? Or maybe are a spy, or maybe just lied and said, oh yeah, I was an interpreter, please let me come over. And they're really an actor. And I don't mean actor in the way of like a movie actor. They call them actors. A person that wants to come out and come after us. It says, we have not assessed that any group on the ground, whether it's ISIS-K or the Taliban, has the ability to attack the United States. We clearly need to ensure that remains the case. Well, no shit. right? Yeah, unvetted. So they need to vet everybody, and they don't want to vet everybody. First off, I mean, what there's what 30,000 people we brought over so far. There's a lot of people to vet, but I think it needs to be done. We got to look out for number one, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna use this like I always use it, like they say on an airplane. Drunk, you're about to get on one in a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Willow's gonna get on one tomorrow. The first thing they tell you is, in a case of an emergency, when that little mask comes down, don't put it on your child first. Everybody's gonna say, well, why don't I put it on my child first? And they tell you, because if you don't put it on you and you die, you can't help your child. So the best thing to do is to give yourself the air first, so that way you have the strength to help your child. So we need to have the strength here in the United States to help others. And to do that, we gotta be fixed ourselves.
Here comes a scenario that might blow your mind, man.
Uh-oh, blow my mind.
Might blow your mind here, man.
Blow it.
All right, so we bring a bunch of the refugees from Afghanistan over here.
Uh-huh.
Let's say a considerable number of them are already defective, and they start spreading their defectiveness within this, that, or the other. Then you start seeing them calling for, because they're not too fond of the LGBTQ AIP movement or women.
Yeah.
At all.
I saw it, Richard.
And they try to start changing shit.
Uh-huh.
You think the Proud Boys and Antifa would link up to fight homegirl and ISIS?
No. No. I don't think so.
We got to unify, though.
Enrique's talked about that before, and I think the Proud Boys might be willing to. There'd be a huge percentage that wouldn't, but for the most part, I don't think any Antifa would want to join ranks with. No.
Yeah. No, not unify as in one party, but you guys would, if you're fighting ISIS, you would turn to the Antifa person next to you and be like, "All right, you good for now, but
I'm sure a Proud Boy would.
Up right now.
A Proud Boy would, but I don't think Antifa would. No, Antifa. I don't think Antifa would fight them. Antifa would be like, well, it's their right. Cause see, they're not white supremacists. Like this Antifa only goes after white supremacists. So if the Taliban comes over here, they're gonna be like, well, that's their culture and it's their right, and we welcome everybody here in the United States. Except for you white supremacists. Antifa's just against white supremacists, bro. That's all they want to go after. All right?
Okay.
Richard Hurst, it doesn't bother me what he put. I replied to him and I was like, yeah, that was a fun day, and then he blocked me. He can't handle here, you guys want to see what Richard's talking about. So he blocked me, but I have a backup. You always have a backup Twitter so you can fuck with people, right, Drunk?
I haven't got kicked off any platforms, but I don't post on any platforms. I fuck with AOC every once in a while on Twitter, but that's about it.
Let's see. It's Chad Loader. It's gonna be hard to find it because it's probably so far back in there. He's always posting shit of everybody. Like he likes to expose people. Let's see. Like he gives out people's addresses and stuff like that. So like there he's showing Jess Weber's freaking a Jess Weber event. The right wing. I wonder where this guy is. So, I wish I had a hacker friend that could tell me, or figure out who all these people are. Like Chad Loader, all he does is sit on the internet and talk shit and dox people. Standing beside Central Valley militia member and Proud Boy Mario Estrada.
If you got the time to do it, I actually might be able to I don't want to take the time to do the steps to do it, but I might be able to help you. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. It's funny, you know, they're all about gay people, right? But we all know Mario. Mario's gay, and they're trying to get Mario in trouble. They're trying to dox him. Let's see. Now who's this? See, all they're doing is just showing people stuff. But I'm on here somewhere. Hold on. Let's see. It's a bad picture of me. I gotta admit, but I'll show it to you. You guys can laugh. You guys can laugh. Let's see. Where is it? They love showing my stuff. Let's see what. Let's see. You know how clearly is not welcome on the left? There it is. There you go. You want to see it. And that's just, you know what that is? That's the milk of magnesia we put on my eyes to get rid of the freaking, the stuff. Oh, look, they must really, look at that. There's, that's kind of funny. That's pretty funny. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm all over their stupid page.
Over on the Twitter sphere.
Yeah, but if anybody knows how to look up people and hack them and find out where their computer is at, I'd love for you to look into where Chad Loader is and how I can find him and just go say hi to him, you know? Talk to the person in person that's always doxing everybody. Let's see. So, spokesperson for Alexei Navalny flees Russia amid guilty charge for violating COVID rules. Do you know who Alexei? I know I've heard his name before. Who is he? Do you know?
Who?
Alexei Navalny. Russian opposition leader, okay, has left Russia and reportedly gone to Finland. On Monday, independent Russian media confirmed that Kira Yarmysh left the country after facing criminal charges for allegedly violating COVID-19 restrictions. What's the restriction that she broke? So it says the rule she broke, according to Russian court, was her attendance at a rally. She was later found guilty, and so she went to a rally. So she's going to. So they want her to go to jail because she went to a rally, right? Mm. Yeah, let's live in a communist state, folks, to where you can't even go to a rally without having to worry about going to jail.
This is Russia?
This is Russia. She's not in Russia anymore, though. She's not in Russia anymore. Maybe she'll end up being Tony Soprano's girlfriend. You never know.
Well, Putin did say he doesn't want anything to happen that's going on in the United States, like Black Lives Matter, happen in his country. So Putin does what he says he's going to do.
Yeah. I want to show this. Yeah, I do rent space in their heads, huh, Sharon? So House panel on January 6th to ask phone companies for President Trump and the GOP's records. Why? Why do they want his phone records? What do they think? Hey, he called Enrique Tario. Oh, yeah, I'm sure President Trump called him. And even if you know who they called, I mean, what does that have to do? So House Democrats have continued to target President Trump, his family, and Republican lawmakers as part of the probe into Capitol protests. Yeah, you know why? Because without President Trump, they don't have any news. They don't have anybody to talk bad about. Because they're trying to take everybody from seeing what stupid Biden's doing, which we'll show here in just a little bit. It says, reports on Monday revealed the January 6th committee planned to request phone companies preserve records of the 45th president and his GOP allies in connection with the Stop the Steal rally. Gosh darn it. Now they're going to find out President Trump's been calling me all this time. I thought I was going to keep that a secret. Notices to phone companies.
I was calling Edwina. Let's make that clear.
Well, you know, I did meet him. Remember, I met him when we were in D.C. that time, right?
No. It was Edwina. She's very hot.
Notices the phone companies have been sent to go out this week, but the move would likely face legal challenges. Of course. What is their premise on getting that information? This comes just days after the panel sent requests to 8 government agencies for communications and documents from within the Trump White House. Well, they should have access to that. I mean, that's, White House is government property, so they should already have the access to what phone. I'm sure they have that, right? I can go to my cell phone bill and look and see who my stepdad calls because he's on my plan. When my ex-wife was on my plan, I could see who she called. Right? Just saying. Just saying. Alright, so U.S. conducts airstrikes near the Kabul airport. It's about fucking time. Hold on, we gotta listen to this stupid
The U.S.
commercial.
conducts 2 airstrikes near the Kabul airport.
Oh, I said it too fast. They arrested Chris Sky here, even though we checked to make sure he didn't have
I've always been a warrior, juggling work.
Really?
Have you seen this article yet? Or
I've always been a warrior, juggling work,
Which
young
one?
family,
what you're about to watch.
Have I seen it yet? No.
With stress and anxiety. I tried
Why?
everything, and what I found was the prescription medication.
Do I need to watch it first or something?
Impacting my ability to
No,
focus,
the
my
article that
motivation.
you're about to read.
So we created
I'm not reading it, we're watching it.
drug-free natural supplement to help with anxiety, stress.
I haven't seen it yet, no.
Start your journey towards a calmer, more rested you.
I'm not gonna like it?
It's not what you think it is, but it's something
There's
we need
more.
to hear. Let's see if
Kabul has been hit by 2 new airstrikes, with first reports saying a child was among 5 people killed in a rocket strike northwest of the airport, while the Taliban said the United States had targeted a would-be suicide bomber in an apparently separate incident. The strikes came after Joe Biden issued a statement saying a terrorist attack was highly likely in the next 24 to 36 hours. US cargo planes continued to fly in and out of the Afghan capital on Sunday. But newly released satellite photos showed that crowds have mostly left Kabul International Airport and were gathering at Afghanistan's southern border with Pakistan. Taliban forces have reportedly been increasing their presence in the airport region as Tuesday's deadline for the complete withdrawal of American troops approaches.
Want to see more videos like this?
Are you saying I wasn't gonna like it because of the child?
Well, I think it's a lot more than that. I don't know what time. So that was updated 7:58 a.m.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot more, and it ain't nobody we were going after.
Really?
He botched it. From what I understand, he botched it. Bunch of women and kids.
Yeah.
So this is what I hear. I can't confirm.
Yeah. On the same time, sometimes in order to prevent something, I mean, I hate to say it, but there's a thing called collateral damage, You have to risk.
No, but there was no actual damage then. If you consider what we didn't want to hit collateral damage, there was actually no damage then. They didn't get one person that they were after.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'd have to see it, see the reports and stuff. Maybe
Like
they'll
I
show
said,
it.
that's what I'm hearing. That's just what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Let's see what's
One
going on with the
American News
hurricane.
Network
And
is
I
proud
got a
to
whole
announce
bunch
that
more
we have
stuff
just
on Joe.
launched a brand new social media platform.
That's weird. Did I not?
FreeTalk45.com. Finally, you have the freedom to express your point of view. If you're tired of the social media giants chipping away at our most basic and important right to freedom of speech, shadow banning, censoring, and policing every single post,
I don't know,
then
Joshua, how many Americans are still there
FreeTalk45.com is
in
just
Afghanistan,
what
but
you've
I'm
been
pretty
looking
sure
for.
quite a bit.
FreeTalk45.com. Freedom of speech online.
Helicopter pilot from Tennessee and his fiancée are being called heroes after coming to the rescue of 17 people. One America's Mackenzie Miller has that story.
Nice.
Gabby thought my mom was gone, and then she saw her on the ground when the helicopter dropped her off.
Helicopter pilot Joel Boyers and his fiancée saved the lives of 17 people who were holding on for dear life.
Got a call from a woman who was pretty frantic and distraught that her brother, who she was in contact with, was trapped on a roof with his 2 daughters.
That phone call would send Boyers on a mission to Waverly, Tennessee, where floods had killed at least 20 people.
Most of them were visibly shaking. They had been up there for a long time. Most of them were cold.
One family
Hold on a
came to the
second.
rescue of.
What's that?
They had floods in Tennessee?
Yeah.
Maybe it only didn't get to us because we have the mountains in between us.
Who knows? It's possible.
Huh.
It's possible.
Had just experienced a traumatic loss right before their eyes. Their father was swept away by the currents after using all his force and last bit of energy to save his wife and family.
Wow.
But my dad, he didn't make it. He went down the river that way. He was very brave, and he got them safe.
Rachel Reeves said at that point her family got separated, each desperately looking for something to hold on to. It was then Joel Boyers and his fiancée spotted one family member.
Turned to my fiancée and said, all right, so I just land on the middle part of the skids on the peak of the roof and just balance. And I just gave him the back door.
Boyers says he made 3 trips to be able to get the remainder of the family to safety, all while fighting off horrible weather conditions.
My mom and sister.
Dude, you gotta be a good pilot to do that stuff.
Melissa and Joel, they are incredible people for going out there in danger and bringing them to safety.
What began with a random phone call would soon bring meaning to his life.
I knew I couldn't say no without trying. I couldn't have lived with myself. All I was thinking about was my daughter on a roof, you know.
Mackenzie Miller, One American News.
You gotta give that guy a thumbs up, you know? I mean, heck yeah. That's crazy. What's up, Teresa? No, I'm not in the woods. I'm not in the woods. Not right now. Not right now. I'm here at my house. Antifa, come say hi to me if you want. I'll be waiting.
In the heezy for sheezy.
Right? Hold on, we gotta wait till the stupid commercial place. I don't know why. I gotta get up earlier. I gotta switch. Well, you know, when I'm at my new place, maybe my nap times will be different. Right, Boris? So Boris is saying we can't let this go. We're spitting on the graves of our forefather and all the loved ones who have served. And it's true, you know, leaving all these people in Afghanistan. And I mean, how many military members do they leave in Afghanistan? Right, Richard?
Boris, did you serve, and this is no judgment or anything, did you serve in the military, my friend?
I think he did. I think that's why he's up in Alaska, too. He was probably an Air Force veteran, would be my guess.
Because really, that's who I've been trying to talk to about this whole situation, especially people that serve towards there. And I've got stories on both sides. I've got some people that's like, oh, I think we failed. And, you know, what about my brothers and sisters that I had to leave behind that aren't here, and the stress that I'm going through, PTSD. And then another guy that I definitely know has PTSD and was in Kabul, and he just looked at me and he said, sucks for them. Ain't my country. And I'm like, okay. So
yeah, that's what I would say to them.
I'm always interested on hearing their thoughts from, you know, if they were from there.
Yeah. It's definitely, you know, I would say that about the Afghanistan, but about the Americans over there, that's a different story. Hold on, we got to go back over to, apparently we got to go back to BCP.
I guess I'll probably see one of them very soon, so I'll ask him about the new updates about Americans getting left behind. I bet he's probably got a different opinion about that.
Yeah. Apparently,
I forgot that I talked to these people like over a week ago. Crazy how much shit has changed in a week.
Oh,
and we thought it was
it
crazy.
allows them to have a voice.
Hold on a second, John.
It normalizes their experience, and to pretend like heterosexuality and
see, they let everybody speak
is the only way is transphobic.
Why do we need to do that?
Because that is part of a normal people's gender spectrum as well.
Parents to teach the kids.
Most kids come out of elementary school.
Gender?
The majority of abusers are parents.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
As far as the CRT comment goes, colorblindness is racism. I've said that 10 times today. I'll say it 10 times more.
Colorblindness is racism.
Color does not fix our structural systemic racism issues in this country. You can't pretend that you don't see the color of individuals and assume that that's going to solve the problems. We need to confront racism, and weaponizing Martin Luther King Jr.'s words to inspire your own racist agenda is frankly disgusting, and it makes me sick to my stomach every time I hear it. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Kai.
It's funny, she's wearing a mask and worried about it, but she just grabbed the microphone that a whole bunch of other people talked.
I only allowed Kai to speak, even though she didn't sign up, because Kai is the one who started coming after me, and I want to show her that respect. And I appreciate your... No, I was very clear on what I did, and I appreciate your apology on that. And in regards to my experiences, okay, I appreciate that. I also want everybody to know that critical race theory is teaching racist ideology, okay? It is. I understand you disagree, okay? I completely understand. I have done a deep dive into critical race theory. It does go back to Marxism, okay? It goes back to Karl Marx, and then it goes into World War II with Herbert Marcuse. Herbert Marcuse came from Germany to UCLA as a professor. Herbert Marcuse then passed on his ideology. He changed it to critical theory, from Marxism to critical theory, okay? Then Derek Bell, who is a black man who worked for NAACP.
All right, I'm just curious. What's that white bag hanging from the guy?
And he changed it to critical legal theory. And so you're going to hear school board members and teachers and union representatives sit there and say, well, it's a critical legal theory. It's not in K through 12 schools. It is absolutely in K through 12 schools. Because when Herbert Marcuse, or when
they're saying that girl's being rude at first. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see when she first started.
I'm looking you eye to eye, because I want you to know.
Well, they weren't interrupting their...
Their what?
I said they were interrupting their gathering.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if she was rude to her, then she probably deserved it.
Well, let's see. Well, let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Okay, thank you so much for everybody speaking. Ben, come on up. Ben, come on up real fast. So, Kai Delgado, you're here in the crowd. Come on up. No, Kai doesn't want to come up. So Kai Delgado Warren is with Antifa. She's over here in this gold mask, and she wanted to get the picture of Ben and I, where Ben gave me a $1,000 donation for my campaign, and he is from Free Oregon, so Free Oregon gave me that donation, and Kai Delgado Warren right here, she wanted to take that picture and slander me, and call me a racist, and call me homophobic, and call me an extremist, and call me all kinds of names. And that was not okay.
Give me the fucking mic, bitch. That's what she's saying right now.
I actually, and I'm gonna say something that I don't tell people here, okay? And I'm looking you eye to eye, because I want you to know, number one, I love you as a human being, okay? I love everybody here as a human being. Number two, I am not homophobic. I lived that life for a little while. Nobody knows that. I am putting myself out there in front of everybody. Okay? I lived that life for a little while.
This one time at band camp.
I lived the lesbian lifestyle for a short time. Okay? Because when I was growing up, I had a lot of trauma and abuse in my life. A lot of trauma and abuse.
Oh no, now they're making fun of...
This is why I stand up. Okay? This is why I speak out. And this is why I have no fear. Because my abusers wanted to keep me down. My abusers wanted to keep me silent, but I stood up. I had guys rape me. That's why I chose the lesbian lifestyle for a short time. But then I learned, if I had
you picked what, the wrong one.
Go off and do what they're asking to do on comprehensive sexuality education, I don't know what I would have done, but it took until about 20, 21 years old until I was like, okay, you know, I'm confused, I was abused, things like that. And most people who
Look at the girl in the background.
gay and lesbian lifestyle is because they were abused. Look at the studies, okay? Excuse me. That's what most of the studies are. I will. But I want you to know. I taught in schools for over 23 years, and I'm continuing. And I love every single one of my students. I did not care if they were transgender, which I had them. I did not care if they were gay or lesbian. I had them. I did not care if they were black, white, or brown, because I had them all. Okay? So it's one of those, we need to make sure that we're teaching love and
I want to hear what this girl had to say real quick.
Everyone. And I wish that you would have come and talked to me. And I wish you would not have slandered my name and would not have slandered Ben's name. You can talk. You have 3 minutes.
Okay, so to the first point about Ben Edel's photo with Jeanette Shada, I found a video of Ben Edel talking alongside avowed Proud Boys. He claims he's not a Proud Boy. Fine. Speaking with Proud Boys is just as bad. If he doesn't want to wear that moniker,
Let her talk.
Let her talk. Let her talk.
Let her talk. Speaking with racist. Wait. We should be better.
Let her talk.
Be better than them. Let her talk.
Please respect. We need to let her talk. Everybody else got to talk.
associating with racists and not standing against them is the same thing as racism. There's no difference. Ben Edel associates with avowed Proud Boys. I don't care if he's taken a creed, he's still a Proud Boy. As for your abuse, Jeanette,
he's
I'm
still
very
a Proud
sorry about
Boy.
that. Genuinely, I think that's horrible and terrible. I also believe that
Glad she's letting people in
to further abuse transgendered youth, and I think that it is going to do great harm to
Can't even hear.
To disallow CSE from being taught in schools. CSE makes
cocaine's
transgender
wearing
students feel
off.
included.
Yeah, right.
It allows them to have a voice. It normalizes their experience. And to pretend like heterosexuality and cisgenderism is the only way is transphobic.
Oh my God. Okay, never mind. We're gonna get out of this
Because
shit.
that is part of a normal people's
What the heck?
gender spectrum as well.
There we go. Let's get back to the news.
You know what I've been telling you about the OGs in this game?
What's that?
They done with all this. They done with these people. The OGs, the L's and the G's.
Oh, you're talking about okay,
Yeah, they don't like this shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you told me. So, President Biden appears to have broken his promise to stay in Afghanistan until every American is evacuated. You know that the Taliban gave us until August 31st at what, midnight? To get the hell out? After that, all what do you call it?
Blocka.
Yeah, after that, all bars are not being held. You know, I can't even think of what I'm trying to say right now, but you guys know what I mean. It says Marine Corps General Kenneth F. McKenzie Jr. announced Monday evening that the last of the U.S. troops stationed at the Kabul airport had left, completing the military's drawdown in the country, even though hundreds of Americans likely remain. McKenzie, commander of U.S. Central Command, said some American citizens who wanted to leave Afghanistan remained in the country. Let's watch this video. What's this video about?
Must be loud. I can't hear a thing.
Yeah, it's like pounding on a door. Oh no, that's gunfire. All bets are off, thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. It's gunfire. It's gunfire. It says, we did not get everybody out that we wanted to get out, Joe said. He said, that's what we're doing now. That's the path we're on, man. And I think we'll get there. If the American citizens left, we're gonna stay to get them all out. A senior state advisor official told Fox News on Monday that there remained a small number of Americans inside Afghanistan. That official put the number of Americans at below 250, adding that some additional Americans have departed Afghanistan in recent hours. They added that the State Department also was committed to evacuating them out. The Taliban has said they will allow normal travel after the U.S. withdrawal once they assume control of the airport. You know what, though? I mean, I say we just hurry up and get the last of our Americans out of there and just, you know what, Afghanistan, bye-bye. Handle shit yourself. Ooh, I didn't know this. So Biden calls a black advisor boy during a FEMA briefing.
I heard about this, but I didn't get to watch it.
I don't know if there's a video. Well, I'm sure there's probably a video on it. I just
ABL covered it earlier, but
yeah.
I didn't get to watch it. I just know it was in my queue.
Well, we're gonna. Hopefully, there's yeah, they said that's in Kabul, Josh. That video that you just heard with all the gunfire. Yeah. Hold on, I'm waiting for this stupid ad to come up. No, I didn't see that, Richard Hertz. I didn't see it. It was on Oscar's channel. All right, let me hit pause or sound. All right, so President Biden called a black advisor boy during a Federal Emergency Management Administration briefing. The president used the term while introducing his senior advisor, Cedric Richmond, a former Louisiana congressman. Let's hear it. Okay, so here, we got the video, so let's play it.
Good afternoon, everybody. We're waiting for a few more people to get on, but we're going to get started, if that's okay with you all.
Y'all.
And thanks for joining me. I'm here. The FEMA director is on. FEMA director Criswell, she's on. And I'm here with my senior advisor and boy who knows Louisiana very, very well, man, and New Orleans, and Cedric Richmond. And what I'm going to do is make a brief statement here and then go through and
can you replay that a little bit for me?
Yeah, I guess I can.
And boy who knows Louisiana very, very well, man,
just a little bit.
And New Orleans, and Cedric Richmond. The FEMA director is on. FEMA director Criswell, she's on. And I'm here with my senior advisor and boy who knows Louisiana very.
Yeah, I don't know if he's using it in a derogatory way right there, to be honest with you.
I think what he's doing, this is about the hurricanes, right?
Yeah.
Louisiana. So that's why he said y'all. He's pandering. And I almost can guarantee you that in his script, it was supposed to say my boy, even though that would be a bad move either way. Like, come on now. I'm tired of this pandering. Don't come to the South and y'all and you want some grits and boy, I'll smack you in the fucking mouth, boy.
Yeah.
Don't you come down here talking that shit. I know where you at.
Yeah. Let's see. Wait a minute. At EddieBlockFilms, an update on your report. Thanks again for letting us know. Our investigation found this account.
Hey, Brad.
Did you get that, David Aguilar, or what? Did they take down Chad Loader? Let's see. That would be cool if they took down Chad Loader's page. No, they didn't take it down. Still there. He's still there. Let's see. He's always there. They won't take him down because he's freaking Antifa. All right, so the president's latest slip came as he was engaged in a press conference. While Jaron Smith was 38 years old, he was in a similar role for President Trump. I can assure he was not called a boy by President Trump. Yeah. Julie's like, bring your damn hot sauce. You want to? I don't know if Joe Biden can handle hot sauce, but I shouldn't say anything because I can't handle hot sauce either. You know what? Want to know what sauce I get when I go to Taco Bell? I get the mild sauce because that's about where I stand.
Yes, that kind of sauce.
I can't handle the sauce. You got him reported? Cool. But he's still up there, so I don't know what to see. We'll see what happens. So senators urge Yellen to keep $9 billion in assets from Taliban. Yeah, they're you bring hot sauce in your purse. Oh my gosh. I know people like that.
No, you know that reference, right?
No, what is that from?
Oh, snap. So when I guess it was 2015 or 2016, there was a hip hop song that was something about hot sauce in my purse. And so the pandering Democrats, Hillary Clinton went on the Breakfast Club with like Charlemagne the God. And they're like, what do you keep in your purse? And she's like, I got hot sauce.
I see.
She's pandering. So
I gotcha.
Pandering.
I get it now. All right, so it says Senators Marco Rubio from Florida and Rob Portman of Ohio are calling on Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen to use all means necessary to keep the billions of internationally held funds intended for the government of Afghanistan from being placed in the hands of Taliban. Well, why haven't they stopped that shit already? How come they haven't stopped that shit already? I mean, they shouldn't be... That money should be on hold already. If we know that Afghans being taken over by Taliban, you shouldn't be fucking depositing that money, you know? You know, you send the check to... And you need to freaking put a stop order on that bitch. Just like... Stop!
No, sir.
Like, I wish I could put a stop order on the checks I gotta send to somebody else every month, but I don't. I want to. I wish I could. Yeah, Craig. See, that's where I was thinking. Arflet was Craig's dad with the hot sauce. I was thinking about that. You know who we were talking about? Craig's dad with the hot sauce, right? From Friday.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. You know you could no good to me. Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. You know,
nobody go in the bathroom for about 45 minutes.
Oh, Stanley.
Oh my gosh. So apparently that there's reportedly nearly $10 billion held in a reserve account for Afghanistan for their government. So if Taliban's taken over the government, then they have access to that funds. So what I would do is go to that bank account, yank that shit out, and you know what? Why don't we use that for people here in America that need it? Why don't we take care of our citizens first? That's just my thought. Just my thought. Yeah, no. But who am I? I'm just Eddie. I'm just a dumbass guy named Eddie. Alright, so Jen Psaki says she hasn't read the Washington Post report that the Taliban offered to let U.S. secure Kabul. The Biden White House appears to read the Washington Post carefully, but Press Secretary Jen Psaki, or as we know her as Chucky, claimed ignorance Monday about a major report from the outlet regarding the crisis in Afghanistan. Real Clear Politics White House reporter Philip Wegman cited the Post report that the Taliban offered to stay out of Kabul and let the United States forces secure the city, but the U.S. said it only needed the airport for its mission. Is that reporting accurate, he asked. And she's like, I have not seen this report. I'm waiting for the stupid commercial to play. Your mailman actually asked to use your bathroom and then blew it up? I don't know.
Oh, well, if they ask to use the bathroom and it's a man, that's exactly what they're going to do, because if not, they're just going to find a bush or a tree somewhere.
Yeah, that's true, huh? That's definitely true. All right, let's see.
That's an emergency. If the mailman's asking you to use the bathroom, that's a damn emergency.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's
the Washington Post reports that the Taliban offered to stay out of Kabul and let the United States forces secure the city. We told them that we only needed the airport. Is that reporting accurate?
I have not seen this reporting. I'd have to look at it.
The Washington Post reports that the Taliban offered to stay out of Kabul and let the United States...
Jen was marked by a bug today. It tried to land on her face. So Biden is now slammed for appearing to look at his watch during the ceremony for the dead Marines that were murdered and killed in Afghanistan. I haven't seen the video yet, but I heard it's pretty bad. A lot of people are going after him for it.
It's a quick glance, but
is it?
Yeah, it was a very quick. He's probably going to shoot it off as I was just shooting my cuffs. That's how I see he's going to spin it, or he's just not going to talk about it.
Well, we'll have to see. Let's see. I know we're going to be ending a little bit earlier today because I gotta. So, by the way, guys, tomorrow night's show, I'm just going to be on the road. So,
got some packing to do.
We can either do it to where Drunk Uncle runs the show, or I can just do a live stream from my truck. So, we'll have to figure that out tomorrow. Conservatives and veterans attacked President Biden for appearing to look at his watch during a ceremony for the 13 U.S. service members killed in an ISIS-K suicide bombing near Kabul airport in Afghanistan. It's true, Joe Biden checked his watch during the dignified transfer of the service members. You can see him jerk his hand left and pull the watch out from under his sleeve, then look down at it. Well, let's watch it. So let's see.
As you talked about Sergeant Nicole G., who was one of the 2 female Marines who were killed among the 13. She was the one who posted that Instagram post.
That's not just looking at that's not popping your cufflink. That's not popping your cufflink at all. That's looking down and.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that's how they're going to spin it.
Yeah. Let's watch it again.
He's old. It would take him longer than that to tell the time.
Sergeant Nicole G., who was one of the 2 female Marines who were killed among the 13. She was the one who posted that.
See, he looked and he's like, oh shit, I shouldn't be looking at this. I'm going to pretend like I didn't look at this. Yeah, he definitely checked his watch, right? Many of us remember President Bush checking his watch during a debate and how awful it looked, even though we all felt the same way about the debate. But it's shocking and will be remembered. Let's see. It looks like he was being inconvenienced by having to show some respect for these American heroes. Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed, especially if I was a family member of the Marines that were killed. Oh my gosh, I would want to strangle this man.
I was promised oatmeal by 10:30.
Right? No, he's like, dinner's at 3 o'clock. We got to get this shit over with. You know, because he's old.
Man, Hunter's got a big rock we got to smoke. I don't know what he means, but we got to do it.
Yeah. Wow, so Richard Hirsch just sent me a picture, and they're saying that they're leaving their dogs behind. Let's see. You guys see this? They had to leave their service dogs behind.
Oh, no.
See, they just left them in cages. What the heck are they doing? I mean, are they just leaving them in the cages like that with no food or water? Or, I mean, you know me, I'm an animal lover. It's not good for me. All right, so the New Orleans police arrest looters after Ida knocks out power. This will not be tolerated. But wait a minute. If you don't want to get in trouble for it, just say, well, Black Lives Matter, right? That's all you got to say.
Ida? I keep hearing Ida.
Yeah, that's the hurricane.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Hold on. Can you guys hear this? Can you hear that? Maybe you can't hear it. Donnie's snoring like a log over here.
Nah.
Let's see. Yeah, they left their service dogs in Afghanistan. You know, the dogs that helped the police. Says authorities in New Orleans said that there have been numerous reports.
On my lap, right there you go. No space taken.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
He's trained. He knows what to do. We just chilling.
Eric, I'm not going to take any links today for the next at least week or two, guys, because I've got less than 2 weeks, or less than 2 weeks now to get my house moved. So I really can't. I can't do extra links, guys. I got to stick to a plan. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. But you can share the links so people can watch them. Authorities in New Orleans said there have been numerous reports of looting as the city grapples with the aftermath of Ida, which swept through the Louisiana coast as a Category 4 hurricane this weekend, causing massive power outages. The New Orleans Police Department has deployed anti-looting teams across the city in an effort to protect property. This will not be tolerated, right? So if people...
Do you think I got time for this? only in my city.
Bro, they gotta be
man.
Saying, bro. They 100 deep.
What the fuck
they
not
and everything. Like,
do you think?
I don't know what to say about this. This is not the time to take opportunities of our vulnerable population right now. We are vulnerable at this point. He said the city will work with the National Guard to implement measures to prevent the looting. Jeez Louise, look at that.
Adios, Kim.
Now, if it had already been like a week or two and there was no food for people to buy, I could understand this. But this is just people going into these buildings and just stealing shit. What's this a video of? So the minute looters realize the drone is watching them, they try to break into an ATM machine. Look, you're trying to break into the ATM machine. Haven't you guys seen...
money.
What's that movie to where they steal the ATM machine and they can't break in? They can't steal...
Barbershop.
Was it Barbershop? Yeah, it was, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think I got time for this? I should get that on my thing, huh? Do you think I got time for this shit?
Ain't nobody got time for that. I got bronchitis.
Let's see if they have any other videos real quick. That just shows the hurricane. Isn't this lady a little old for being on the news? I shouldn't say that.
HD really fucked up the the anchors on the news, didn't it?
Oh my gosh. So there's a Family Guy episode to where, yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
For those of you that don't know, Family Guy's a cartoon, and if you don't watch it, so they get a brand new TV, and they're like, the news is like, yeah, starting at 6 o'clock tonight, we're gonna have the news live in HD, and they're all talking about, man, I can't wait to see this lady in high definition because she's really hot, and then the HD camera comes out, and she's like really not what they expected her to look like, so all of a sudden you see Tom Tucker kick the lady off the show, and we're replacing so and so with. You know,
Julie Bubbles. Hey, that wasn't a skit. I just threw that in there. Little ad lib.
Well, I mean, look at all at least in LA. Look at the weather girls in LA. Heck, look at the weather girls on the Hispanic channels, the Latin channels.
Yeah, Mexico.
Right, but I mean, we had Jillian Barberie in LA. Do you know who Jillian Barberie is?
Yeah, I know that name.
She used to have that dating show. What was that dating show that she had? Let me look.
Was she the one that was right after Jenny McCarthy on Singled Out?
No, I don't think it was called Singled Out. She had some dating show. What was it called? What was that show? Watch, they're gonna pop it up before I can remember it. But she had a dating show.
Blind Date?
Was it Blind Date? She might have been on Blind Date.
What Eric was saying.
Was it Blind Date? But yeah, this is Jillian Barberie. She also was on the NFL for a while. She did stuff for NFL. But yeah, she had a dating show. Yeah, she was on Good Day LA in LA. I remember. I used to watch her in the morning. That's the only reason I watched Good Day LA. All right, let's see. If it was Trump's plan. So Trump's evacuation plan: remove all American civilians first. Check. Keep Bagram Airfield open. Remove the troops, and then remove or destroy U.S. weapons and equipment to Taliban. Now, so his plan is just remove the troops, give a kill list to the Taliban, and have a 9/11 photo op. Yeah, sounds about right. Minnesota House of Representative booths, burn it all down.
I like it, I promise. Tapioca pudding tonight, right?
Yeah. Who is John Thompson? He must be a rhino. Taliban built back better. USA blood and treasure. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Real quick. We'll go for a few more minutes. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about Spanish newscasters We'll go out on this. Spanish weather girl. They say Spanish weather reporter. They're all going to be girls, but I mean...
I find myself really interested in Mexican weather
What are
lately.
you getting at?
I mean, why... I mean, yeah, I'm not complaining, but I mean, is this really the proper clothing to wear for...
It's good just to learn about other
Yeah.
cultures and
like I said, I'm not complaining.
precipitation. Like, yeah, I may not know what Yanet Garcia is saying, but a part of me is okay. It's okay with all of this. 33 degrees, 56%. Like, I get the bullet points. I get the bloody bullet points, and
Is that the
that's
same
all you
girl? I
need.
guess it is.
Minima, Maxima, Notchi. Yeah, all good. Fucking lightning, rain. It doesn't matter. Oh, none of it matters. It's fine.
I don't want to get in trouble for playing that song. But yeah, the Hispanic weather forecasters. Freaking... Oh my, this girl wears a bikini in her weather... I mean, come on. Come on, folks.
Don't even think about watching European ones then.
Wow, European. Oh, here, let's look at the top 5 Mexican weather
Do it
girls.
topless sometimes.
Do they really?
I think so.
Let's see who they say in the top 5 weather girls are.
Amigos, este es el cuento de nunca acabar. Estamos
Okay, there's nothing wrong with what she's wearing.
Es que se sienten condiciones como si estuviéramos en enero. Es lo que están sintiendo los residentes de Minneapolis sobre las Dakotas.
Like, that's okay.
En Chicago, esta tormenta se...
Let's see who this is. I don't know about jeans. I don't think a weather personality should be wearing jeans. That's just me.
No va a descender mucho, no se me preocupen por ahí.
Okay, now this girl looks like she's going to a wedding. Doesn't that look like an outfit you wear to like a wedding? Right?
Yeah. Well, I don't think you're supposed to wear white to another wedding.
Oh, okay. Or well, maybe she's like a bridesmaid at a wedding. That could be a bridesmaid's dress, right?
You're still not allowed to wear. Only the bride's supposed to wear white.
Hacia las Antillas Menores en la
Okay, there's nothing wrong with this girl. She's just wearing regular clothes, I guess. Let's see what this one's wearing. Yeah, this. If I was a director of weather, I don't know if I'd want my weather girl wearing shorts. Or weather person, excuse me. But that's just me. I think that's all of them. That was 5, right? Yeah. I don't know. I just think, you know, when you watch the news, you want to see somebody professional, don't you?
Bingo.
Right? I just want to see somebody professional looking.
I know Spanish up to 15, I think.
You're what, to 15?
No, I know how to count to 15 in Spanish.
All right, let's hear it.
Spanish up to 15.
Let's hear it.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I may only know to 10 now. 11.
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah. All right, here. And
Now,
you kind of set them off a little bit.
16.
So it's, yeah.
Is that 16?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7.
I thought that's what it was, but I thought I kept getting corrected on that.
9. It's 9, not nuevo. So it's 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, y 20. And then you go 21, 22, you know, it just keeps going on. Then there's 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 100 is 100. 1000 is 1000. Millones is millions. So yeah. There you go. I know you're not going to remember, but
no. But that's I can say I'm familiar at a minuscule level with a bunch of different languages.
A little bit.
I think I can do French and German up to 10.
Yeah. So Willow, are you ready to get on the plane tomorrow?
4 languages up to 10.
Yeah. Willow, are you ready to get on the plane tomorrow and come hang out with all my dogs? She said she doesn't want to be on the show, but she might hold the camera for me when I'm driving tomorrow.
Word up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because she's going to help me out at my house. That's why we're going to do quick shows, because when she's here, she doesn't want to be on the show, so I don't want her just sitting in the corner, you know, being all quiet, because, you know, I got rid of all my chairs and stuff already. So the only place there is to sit down is either this or my scooter. And I don't want her to be uncomfortable for a long time, so, you know. Yeah, no.
Anyways. Oh, I'd be playing around with the scooter, be like, all right.
Heck, I might give her the keys to the scooter and say, here, there's Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Jack in the Box that way. There's Burger King, and
that's exactly what I would do. I just like, I don't know, I'm just going, you know.
Right? Let her go cruise the scooter. I'm gonna take her to get some good food because I'm picking her up in Oakland. I have a doctor's appointment, then I'm gonna go pick her up, and I don't know. Actually, we'll probably just come straight home because she'll be tired. But on Sunday, when I take her back to Oakland, I'm gonna take her to San Francisco, show her the Golden Gate Bridge, you know. So yeah. Anyways, guys, but yeah, I'm gonna get going because, see, I've been focusing on packing my house. But now that I have somebody coming over to my house, you know when you pack shit, you like, all right, I don't need this, so you just kind of throw it on the ground, and I don't need that, and you throw shit on the ground over there, right? So my house looks like that, but now I found out I gotta have somebody come over, and they're gonna help me do this. Now I gotta clean up the house in order for somebody to come over. You know, I'm a bachelor. I gotta make sure the toilet's clean, the toilet bowl's clean, and, you know, all that stuff that guys normally don't do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take Willow to the Mexican bar? I don't know if Willow would have fun at the Mexican bar. I don't know. I don't know if Steve would like her, or her husband would like her going to the Mexican bar with. You want to meet Daisy? Okay, I guess Thursday night we're going to the Mexican bar with Willow. Sounds like Thursday night we're going to the Mexican bar.
And ask her where my shirt is. And shit.
Ask her.
Brings my shirt.
Ask her where her shirt is. Yeah.
Yeah. The always drunk shirt or probably drunk.
I think it said probably drunk, right?
It's probably drunk shirt. Huh? Saying?
Take her to the Blue Oyster Bar. I don't think we have a Blue Oyster Bar anywhere anymore. Julius is like, I like Daisy. All right. Well, I guess we're taking Willow to the bar then.
She better have my shirt.
But then I can't really drink. One of us won't be able to drink because if we're both going, we got to take the truck. So that means we can't. I don't think we have. Well, I guess I got it. I guess we do have a taxi here in town. Looks like I got a thing in my tooth. Piece of cranberry. Don't you hate that? Anyways, folks. But give Daisy a. Oh my goodness. Get you a scooter. My backup scooter is being worked on right now, so I can't. I don't think you can buy. We don't have a scooter rental place here in Madera. We don't. Not unless I'll put you on my cart in the back, and I'll tell you over there.
That's what would happen with me.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna get going. Like I said, I gotta go clean up my house, make it female appropriate, I guess you should say. But then, hell, she's lived with her husband for 30 years or so. She should know what a man. Anyways. What do you got to say, drunk uncle? All right, buddy. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. Sorry it's short tonight, but it'll be short for a little bit until the move's done. But, yeah, we will see you tomorrow night from Oakland, California. So Drunk Uncle will be in the chat room with you guys. So,
it up.
Yeah. She's all Fisher and Fresno Ranch. Jeez Louise. She wants me to go rent her a scooter now already for this? By the time we go to... We'll think about it. We'll see. All right, guys. We'll talk.